guys, welcome back to Marsh Forever. My name is Tiana, and in today's video we're going to be talking about all the things we're getting the kids for Christmas. So if you're new here, I'm a wife and stay-at-home mom of two. I love all things Jesus, homeschooling, homemaking, meal prepping, fitness, cleaning, dating my husband, all that good stuff. Okay, so if you love that type of content, be sure to subscribe to join our Marsh Forever family. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. Ooh, I haven't said that line in a long time. Ooh, like a very long time. Like it's giving Tiana 2022 consistent. Okay. So this year for Christmas, we did an Amazon wish list, what we did last year, and that worked really well. And it was a great way for me to keep track of all the things we want to get the kids, what they're interested in, what our parents want to get them, so we can make sure we're not getting duplicates or we're getting things that are just developmentally appropriate for both kids. There are some things that might be okay for Chunk, but not necessarily for Via. So I want to make sure we get things they both can play with. So far on their list, we have a CVC puzzle that's consonant, vowel, consonant. So words like dog, cat, hat, things like that. We also have the Eric Carl matching game, and I'm excited for that. If you're familiar with the Very Hungry Caterpillar, it's those same type of illustrations. We got soft Legos, which I love. You don't have to worry about stepping on, hurting your big toe, and they're not loud. So when you're overstimulated, give them some soft Legos and they can play quietly. Okay. We also got a telescope because my son is obsessed with all things space right now. We went to a pumpkin patch back in October and he seen some binoculars he wanted. And I knew that he wanted them because he likes Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and they like had binoculars on there. And then I was like watching how he was using them and he wanted them to see the moon. And I was like, oh, Chunk, you need a telescope. So we ended up putting a telescope on this list. We also did some wooden blocks, which I'm nervous about because they're very, very loud, especially with hardwood floors. But when I was a teacher, blocks was the center the kids wanted to go to all the time. So we had to definitely get those. And when I'm overstimulated, just take out the soft Legos. Okay. We also got the wooden Melissa and Doug like broom dustpan kit, as well as some soft felt fruits and vegetables. They already have the hard fruits and vegetables from the Learning Resource brand, I believe, and those are really good quality, but I wanted to change up the texture a bit and get the felt ones. And then I also have on this list the Little Tikes Adventure Realistic Rocket. Still thinking about that one, but I'm thinking we just might go ahead and just splurge and get it. So we try to be as minimalist as possible in general, but especially with the toys, and we don't put out all the kids' toys at once. We actually rotate them so they're not overstimulated and so that they have the ability to like keep up with the cleaning. When I was a teacher, that is the way we did things. We would actually just rotate the toys out so they were new and fresh kind of, and it works really well at home. I can't tell you how many times I have put away a toy and my son's like forgot about it, and then I'll bring it back out. He's like, oh my God, new toys. And I'm like, no, these are not new, but I'm glad you feel like they're new. But just recently, since we're getting our basement done, we like went through all of the extra bins we have to get rid of things, and we got rid of like all like the baby toys. We got rid of some things that were broken. We got rid of things that were like duplicates, like still in packs. We either donated it or we donated those type of toys but threw the broken ones away. And things are just not interested in, meaning I have put them out several times for a couple at a time and they just don't play with them. I just donated those as well. Now for the Amazon wish list, those are things like our parents usually get. My father-in-law went on there and like literally bought up everything. So we had to think of something else we wanted to do because something which is missing, it just felt like they need more because we gave away or threw away a lot of their toys. They kind of like just need another like new like set, something fun, engaging, but not too much. So we decided to redo their playroom, and we're going to do the Toy Story theme, and I'm so excited. They love Toy Story, and I mean love, like 1 through 4. They love all of them. And so at my parents' house, they have the realistic action figure ones. They were my little brothers and they like saved them, and I had texted him one day. I was like, hey, do you still have these? Not thinking he does because now he's like 16, and he's like, yeah, they're in the garage. And so he pulled them all out and was able to see like which ones still work and don't work. I think the only one that was broken was Woody, and so my parents ended up getting him a brand new Woody. So they have all of the like action figures there, so I wanted to buy some for here as well. So we ended up getting the whole set. And this is the part of me that I'm like, Tiana, are you really a minimalist or are you faking it? Are you faking it? Because why did you go and buy all those plush stuffed animals? And they don't really have that many stuffed animals. They don't really play with them, but I think this is going to be like, yeah, this is going to be the part where they start, okay? And so I went on Disney Store, Amazon, and AliExpress, because the ones I couldn't find on Disney Store and Amazon, I just Googled them and they came with AliExpress and I purchased them. So the ones from Disney Store just came today, so let me show you what I got before little Eric gets home. I got this Rex here, such good quality, has that dinosaur like print on the back. Love it. He's pretty big, like look at my head compared to him. Okay, Jessie and Bullseye. These are stitched so beautifully. Love these. Of course, we got Woody and Buzz. And the ones that I'm still waiting for that wasn't on Disney Store or Amazon are Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. So happy I found them. They were only on AliExpress. Then I ended up finding Forky. I think he was on the Amazon, but he was like super cheap on AliExpress. And on AliExpress they sold them in 3 different sizes, and I got the smallest size so the scale could be comparable to like how it is on TV. Like I didn't want a Forky the same size as Buzz Lightyear because he's very small compared to Buzz Lightyear on the movie. I also got a Slinky, and they did have him on Amazon. He's a plush, but he still like retracts or stretches out and retracts back. And then I also got I think his name is Ham or Mr. Porkchop, the pig. And they did have it on Amazon, but I found him on AliExpress and he came with a plush coin. And it was sold together, but they're not like, they're separated. So I'm probably going to stitch it together so they never lose the coin. And then I also got Lotso Bear. And even though he is the villain, he need love too. Okay, so I got him as well. So those things should be here soon. And I plan on putting all of those either on the shelves or on the modular couch we got for, or my parents got for them. So let's go into the room really quick and really see what my idea is. And yeah, because I'm not sold on my idea yet, but we'll see. All right, so here's the current kids playroom. That door is a bathroom there. We have a closet here, and I actually did like kind of like redo this closet a bit. So it just had one wire rack like there, and I pulled that out and I put all of these black shelves in there. And then I also had that in Chunk's room and stopped using it a few years ago. I used to house his shoes and it was just in the basement. And I now put that in there, and that's like his garage, he calls it, for all his cars. Okay, so that's this side. And I'm thinking about getting smaller numbers so they just fit on one wall. And if I can find like Toy Story themed numbers, I'm gonna purchase those, like do an Etsy digital download and get those printed out. I just want it on one wall. I don't want it to flow to another wall. I might draw something on these with some chalk. Or I was thinking about like stacking them on the wall right on top of each other and doing like a 3-2-1 blast off situation, because it looks like, well, it could look like, you know, like a rocket ship. Right here, I'm not sure what I want to do. I do want to move that somewhere else, but I'm not sure what I want to do. I was thinking that rocket that I'm still confused about, maybe I'll put that there, maybe. But we're going to put that egg chair downstairs and come back to it. And then over here, I'm definitely thinking about moving this out, even though I kind of want it in the kitchen, just not sure yet. And I'm thinking about definitely taking these off the wall because the V is starting to like try to open the paint. And Chunk never had that issue, but Miss Thang do. So I'm gonna have to move that. And then I'm thinking about taking this kitchenette and putting it on this side of the room, like on this wall potentially. And we're gonna take all of this down. I have been leaving this up since we started homeschooling, but now that the wall is filled, I'm gonna take it down and then kind of start over. Then these 2 shelves right here, I wanna get 2 more of these, but I wanna take these and put them on this wall, but turn them upward so they're like higher. And then I want to get 2 more and put them over here so they're higher. And then on this wall here, there'll be a modular couch. It's basically a couch that you can like move all the pieces, and you know, they can climb, play, they can flip, build stuff, like build forts and stuff. Something that's super engaging that I really want them to have. And then over here, I'm thinking on those cubby shelves, there'll be a couple books, and they'll house their stuffed animals or stuffed Toy Story toys, or they'll just live on the couch. And as far as the letters here, if I can find some Toy Story themed ones, I would definitely change those out. And again, I want them to be smaller so that all of them can fit on one wall. I don't want them to extend around to a separate wall. So I want to change that as well. Maybe if I could find the ones with like the blue clouds, the blue sky and the white cloud, that Toy Story look, or maybe something that looks like the blocks, like the letter blocks. I'll do that because that'll help bring in that Toy Story look without having to paint and do something super drastic that I might have to undo later, should I say. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I cannot wait to show you the process of me going through and decorating that video. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, definitely drop them down below or DM me because I am really at a time crunch here. It is December 6th, so I don't have much time to get it all done. Okay? So help us out. All right? Until next time. Bye.